But let's start in Quebec, where a bid to push pro-Palestinian demonstrators away from McGill's campus has failed. A judge has rejected an injunction request. This is the fifth day protesters have occupied a site near the school's main gates. They are vowing not to budge until the school divests from companies they say are involved in the war in Gaza. CBC's Kwabena Oduro is at McGill University in Montreal. He spoke with Andrew about the reaction from protesters and university officials.
People are very happy about the injunction being rejected. They say that this is what they have been fighting for. And I want to show you a bit of the images of people being happy that the injunction is rejected, that they are chanting, they are singing. And this has been the mood for most of the day. They say that in the morning it was kind of a chill vibe and people weren't as happy because they weren't sure what the decision was going to be. But right now people are very happy. The judge who made the ruling said that it wasn't sufficient enough to grant the injunction. Now she says that she's urging the protesters here to be vigilant when they are doing their thing. This means no violence and no hate speeches. But people here say that they are very happy that the judge ruled with them.
We were all a little bit worried, even though we were expecting it to be rejected. So yeah, we're very happy.
If they do not listen to the injunction, I think that says a lot about them and their lack of respect for student voices, for community voices, for the people of Montreal and Quebec who have shown up day in and day out, rain or shine, to this encampment. That's all I'm going to say. If they're going to intrude on this space where the injunction has been denied, make your own conclusions about them.
The encampment has grown bigger, and over the past couple of days, there's over 50 tents at this encampment right now, and people here are bringing up donations, bringing up food, water bottles, croissants, anything that they can get to help feed the people who are in the encampment. And a lot of people here are coming to the encampment for the very first time, and they're just in support with everyone here today.
What could this mean in terms of McGill and its approach to these protests?
Well, Andrew, everything that McGill has tried has not worked. They wanted to do this removal of the encampment in a fashion where it would de-escalate the situation, and they didn't want to have to involve police because they did give the protesters a chance to leave, but they didn't leave, and then they said that they were going to get assistance from the police if that happened. So McGill is still evaluating how they are going to approach this next. But talking to the protesters, they say that they are not going to leave until McGill meets their demands, and their demands are that they want McGill to divest from companies they say are linked to the Israeli government. Now, McGill says that there is a process where students can complain about where the investments that McGill invests to. There's a whole process that they can complain about that, but they have not been following that process. Instead, they are protesting like this, and he says that it's unacceptable.
Any member of the community at McGill can express concern about the way we do our investments. And so that goes to a specific committee of the board of directors of McGill that actually considers these requests and then makes a recommendation to the board of directors to change or not change our investment policy. So there is a process, and we've been reminding everybody of this process. Unfortunately, the students who are demanding divestment have chosen not to follow that path, which is the actual path to make things change.
But the students say that even though there is that path, this is the only way they know how to make impact. They think that this encampment is the only way that the school is going to listen to them because everything else they tried has not worked to date.
And Kwabena, we know that McGill has asked for assistance from Montreal's police force. Just tell us what you're seeing around you in terms of police presence, and has there been any indication today that the police could move in?
There has not been any indication that the police could move in just yet. Montreal police are saying that they were waiting to see what the injunction decision was going to be before that they stepped in, and now that it's rejected, I think they are reevaluating. In terms of police presence where we are, I have not seen police here just yet. So McGill has to decide what they are going to do, and the police say that they are monitoring the situation very closely, but they say that they haven't heard of any criminal acts and everything has been peaceful. So they have not decided that they are going to come here. But the protesters here say even if police come, they are going to stay here because they want McGill to meet their demands before they leave. Until that happens, students here say that they are staying.
The CBC's Kwabena Oduro in Montreal speaking last hour with Andrew. Now, just last hour, Montreal police did respond to the injunction denial, saying that they will analyze the content of the decision and continue to evaluate possible avenues while advocating for a peaceful outcome.